Hello friends and welcome back. So let us delve into the world of numbers in Python through this video. So there are two main types of numbers in Python, integers or whole number and floating point number or number with a decimal place. For instance, if we assign a value of 35 to a variable named age, it is an integer. Whereas if we assign a value of 3.14159 to a variable named pi, it is a float. Please note that in this explanation, the variable name is not that important. The value assigned to it is what matters. So here we have two numbers. One is a whole number without a decimal place and the other is a float with a decimal place. Python allows you to use a hash symbol to write a comment anywhere within your code. So for instance, in the code block, you can see an integer and a float. So when Python reads through this code, it ignores everything that comes after the hash symbol. So this feature is quite handy when you want to insert explanations or reminders in your code without affecting its functionality. Mathematics works the same way here. Just like in normal calculation, we can use a variable name operations and assign it a value 1 plus 3 times 4 divided by 2 minus 2. So basically here we are using all the essential mathematical symbols. Following the standard BODMAS rule, the multiplication is calculated first, then division, addition, and finally subtraction. So therefore, in this example, 4 into 3 will be 12, 12 divided by 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 2 is 5. So let us verify our answer by giving a print command. So the answer is 5.0. Whenever you perform division in Python, the result is always a float, even if the answer is essentially a whole number. This can be important aspect of mathematics in Python to keep in mind, as it means that even when the result is something like 5.0, it is still considered a float. So when we perform a float division, such as dividing 12 by 3, we get 4.0 as the result. However, if we want to remove the decimal point and obtain a whole number, we can use integer division. So for instance, we can create a new variable and assign it the result 12 divided by 3 using double slash instead of single slash. So this will perform the division and automatically remove any decimal places. So when we print out the variable, we see that we get 4.0 for the float division and 4 for the integer division. So this can be useful in situation where we don't need a precision of decimal places. Notice that if we change this to 8 divided by 3 and press shift enter, the floating point division is 2.6, but the integer division is 2. So this here does not round up the numbers up and down, it just removes everything after the decimal place. So this is something to keep in mind as you do integer divisions later on. So that was everything for this video. Please subscribe to my channel and thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.